guys? Welcome back to the channel, New York Sports Central, and today we're going to be covering how the Rangers lost against the Arizona Coyotes on Tuesday night. Sorry for the late upload. I was kind of busy the last couple days, and I haven't had time to upload. But now we got more news to talk about in regards to the Rangers, so it kind of works out that there's more things that we can have a conversation about afterwards. So now going into it, obviously the Rangers are on a 4-game losing streak, and that went to 5 against Arizona. They lost in overtime though, and they got a point, but still there's signs that the offense is just not clicking, and all the lines other than the first line is not clicking. This game, Jesper Foss was moved to the top line after his productive game in Vancouver. Pavel Buchnevich was moved down to the third line, and Georgiev got the start, and versus Darcy Kemper on Arizona, who has this insane stat where he hadn't let up more than 2 goals in a certain amount of games. That was insane, that I didn't know about. And so this is a different Coyotes team. They're hard to score against. They have offense on their team. They're a pretty good team, and we haven't seen a good Coyotes team in a long time, probably since like 2011 or something, since when Paul Bissonnette was on Arizona. So Michael Haley got the healthy scratch. Craig McKegg drew in on the fourth line, and going into the first, it was a slow start. Another early penalty at the 17:21 mark, like 3 minutes in. Fox held the stick. They got an early kill, and there was only 1 shot on goal for the Coyotes. Then 11:22, it was evident in this game that Alexander Georgiev was making a ton of saves, and he kept the Rangers in it when they got outplayed and outshot all game. At 10:49, there was a cross-check on Keller in front. Pavel Buchnevich did it. And there was 5 shots on goal for the Coyotes on that power play, which is much better. And then the Rangers got the puck. It was a great poke check by Smoltz, and he had a partial breakaway, but Alexander Georgiev was able to make a nice poke check save to mess him up, and that was another key point with Georgiev playing very good. And at the 6:54 mark, Lawson Krause, the fourth line guy, who was a 7th overall draft pick years back, really shouldn't have been. He's a 4th line talent. He's not. He was viewed as like a good power forward, but the NHL was turning over to more of a fast game, so he kind of got lost in it. If he was a player like in the early 2000s, he would be valuable, but now he's like a 4th line grinder, hitter, energy guy. But he scored nonetheless. Carl Soderberg was behind the net, sent a pass out and in front. Christian Fischer shot it, and Lawson Krause buried the rebound. And the Rangers, it was evident that they were just standing around and not moving and not covering in the T-zone, and that led to a 1-0 deficit. And then right after that, there was a lot of sloppy play where Brady Shake collided into Artemi Panarin on a breakout, and there were a lot of bad icing calls in this game when it was clearly not icing, and Mika was seen arguing with the referees kind of all in the first period and second period. A great passing play led to Brennan Lemieux for a one-timer opportunity, and any shot at high and wide, you have to convert on those opportunities. Georgiev had a huge period where the Coyotes outshot the Rangers. Are you ready? 21-3, and they only had a 1-0 lead. So the Rangers were still in this game. Going into the second, 4 minutes in, Mika drives to net, hits crossbar, so he had a big chance. And right after that, Artemi Panarin missed the net on a one-timer, which he never does, but he just got it wide. And the starting of a big game for Tony DeAngelo, He got a rebound and put it in off an amazing 2-on-1 play by Pavel Buchnevich. Made a beautiful saucer pass to Brendan Lemieux, and it was on a 2-on-1, and it started with a great poke check off the point man by Pavel Buchnevich. And the goal was D'Angelo from Brendan Lemieux and Pavel Buchnevich to tie it at 1-1 apiece for each team. And at the 13:50 mark, Soderberg hit Fischer for a wide open shot where he came in and was able to do a backhand forehand attempted for like a shelf shot, but Georgiev throwing him cold. He was playing very good. And then at the 8:08 mark, Pavel Buchnevich tripped up Vinny Hinostroza for the third penalty. More great saves by Georgiev. At this point, I was thinking the Coyotes should be winning this game like 4-1. At the 6:14 mark, towards the end of the power play, the second unit for the Yotes was out there, and Alex Goligoski was able to let a one-timer slap shot go. It was screened, it had eyes, and it went to the left. This goal was from Jacob Chikrin and Jordan Smoltz on the power play to put the Coyotes up for 2-1. After that, the Rangers seemed to have some energy, and they applied some good offensive zone pressure after giving up the power play goal. At the 4:45 mark, Christian Fischer cleared it out of his own zone and got a delay a game, and it gave the Rangers a shot to tie it up when they were getting severely outplayed in this game. And just during that, on the power play, the puck ricocheted on a clearing attempt and hit Mika in the face. He was shaken up, but he was okay after that. And at the 3:54 mark, the Coyotes got too many men on the ice and they were killing a penalty. I bet Rick Tocchet was fuming on that. And the Rangers had a 5-on-3 for a minute and 3 seconds. They didn't do anything on the 5-on-3. When the second unit got out, on the 5-on-4, Tony DeAngelo scored from Ryan Strome, Kakko. Kakko got his first NHL assist on this play. And it was Kakko on the left point. He sent the pass down to Ryan Strome. It was a cross crease to Tony DeAngelo, who got lost in coverage. He was coming up from the right point. And it was the second of the game for your defenseman, Tony DeAngelo, and they tied it 2-2. With 42 seconds left, Connor Garland, the leading goal scorer for the Coyotes, had to pass it over to Christian Dvorak, who we'll hear from later. There's a tip out front, huge save by Georgiev. Then it was shown that Kreider was also getting time back on the top line. Foss was dropped down to the third, and Bucci was up to the second. So there were line swaps going around, and at the end of this, Arizona still was out shooting us a lot, 30-15. Going to the third, it seemed like Foss and Kreider were switching top line duties and double shifting and sitting and playing third line and first line. So they were like swapping all night, it seemed like. At the 15:30 mark, there was a great pass from Adam Fox in front to Pavel Buchnevich, but it was an amazing save by Darcy Kemper, one of the few saves he had to make all game. At the 14:20 mark, Ryan Strome took another tripping penalty. It's been evident that Ryan Strome has gotten into penalty trouble all year. This was on Lawson Krause. It was the fourth power play for Arizona. And then at the 13:56 mark, Brendan Smith also got to delay a game and cleared it out of his own zone to put the Rangers at a 5-on-3 PK opportunity. It was a huge kill. The Yotes only got one shot on goal for the whole 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4 penalty. They had a 5-on-3 for 136 and they couldn't score. It was evident that the teams were playing very conservative after this and kind of just waiting until the overtime. But at the end, with 3 minutes left, the Rangers had really good sustained pressure by the top line. This time Kreider was on that line, but nothing got going. The And then going into OT, the Coyotes had puck possession for the whole OT, and Christian Dvorak just came in off the left wing and just sniped it. He made a perfect shot, top right corner, and OT loss for the Rangers. Nothing Georgiev could do. It was a perfect shot, and the Rangers got outshot 34-19, and another loss and an OT loss. And a major discussion point has been that the trust on David Quinn to play certain players where they should be. Like Brendan Smith is getting more ice than Kakko, but that's to change because Kakko got 9 minutes and 44 seconds in this game, and David Quinn has been quoted saying that he's going to be playing on the top line and in practices on line rushes. Kakko has been playing on the top line with Zibanejad and Kreider, and they put Artemi Panarin on the second line in an effort to balance out the offense, which I'm in favor of, because I think Panarin can hit his own line, and I feel like Mika and Artemi are more puck possession guys, so they can drive their own line to see how this goes. And they're playing a really good Buffalo Sabre team tonight that leads the NHL in points. So it's going to be a tough matchup. See how it goes. Can't wait to talk about it later. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you soon.